The battle continues!
Woo!
Yeah! Come on now! Listen, round 4. Round 4, everybody. It is an exciting battle round.
It is week 4, or round 4.
Dude, I have literally slammed the Aminos, had threw 2 donuts in my mouth. I am fired up.
Super healthy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Real healthy.
Come on. Listen. So today, well, first, today was supposed to be fish day.
It was. Yes.
And we tested the water, and we didn't feel comfortable putting fish in this week.
Yes. We've been checking the water, and we felt that it was best for the tanks to kind of have another week or so to settle, to putting more livestock, corals, fish, anything in, just to be on the safe side.
It's
give it
the
a
reality of setting up an aquarium.
It is, and we've added a lot over 2 weeks, so we do want to play kind of on the safe side, and that's what we're going to go for. So we have a little bit of a curveball for today, and we all had to kind of take on the challenge and decide on
Equipment.
Yes.
So each of us had to pick. We were allowed 1 piece of equipment to add to our battle.
Because the original rule was that you could not add anything additional to the cube. It was the cube as it came and the light. You couldn't add anything else to it. So we have thrown it into where we all get to pick 1 piece of equipment to add to our cube for the battle.
Love it.
Mike Schrader says, "Hello, diabetes."
Yes.
Hey!
Dean's knocking on the door.
Listen. So we're good. So we also had a chance to do some confessions.
Okay. We did miss them last week.
We missed them last week, but I think it's time maybe we show the confession reel.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Check this out, everybody.
All right, listen here, mother. I was told that my t-shirt sales were down. My tank's pretty badass. It's really easy to keep, so you all should really like it. Those other 2 tanks, I bet you that they're not doing that well. So, vote Team Rich. Or, where am I?
All right, so a little confessional. Everybody's been giving me hell about my experience back in 1983. But I tell you, my water parameters is perfect. Listen, I've been testing everything. I'm going to win this. Team Dean for the win. Sure, I've been still, having those dreams at night and keep thinking I see stuff around me, but I don't know. Team Dean's going to win.
Confessional time. It's been a few weeks. A lot has happened, and honestly, these guys just have absolutely no idea what they're doing. So Team Jess, gonna win all the way. And my fish, I will say, he decided to try to eat all my corals, so he got thrown out of the tank, and I have no fish. It's pretty sad, but we'll work on that. Dean, little birdie, told me that he doesn't have his original fish in there, so I think those got taken out. Rich has probably not even looked at his tank twice in this whole time that we've been doing the battle. Pretty sure that his fish number is down too. We added all our coral. Everyone seems to be doing good with that. I have, of course, been kind of been the one taking care of the water testing, and I'm gonna say that all of us probably need a little bit of help in that department. But I also have the most shirt sales so far, so keep going, Team Jess. Buy my shirt, so help me with some extra votes on this. But either way, I'm going to kick their butts, no problem. And that's kind of it for my confessional. We'll see where this goes for this next week. And I am going to actually, before I go, I have a little joke for you I think you guys will like. What do you call an acid with a bad attitude? Amino acid. Ha! Peace out. Those were awesome.
I don't ever remember going into that room. That didn't happen.
Some true confessionals, man. True confessionals.
Yeah, things get a little weird with those. I don't know.
Wow. So we need to go over the rules, the voting rules for you guys. So there you go. Opens May 24th. a couple things that you're going to base your decision on.
So we got creativity, appearance, maintenance, livestock, and then overall vote. So, you kind of can win in certain areas and not on others. And then also when you vote, it gets you an entry into the 20 cube plus we are giving away at the end of this battle. Yeah. So everyone, has a chance to win on as long as you do your voting. It opens on the 24th.
Love it. So also, hey man, get you a shirt.
Yeah.
Come on now, listen, you buy a shirt for either Team Rich, Team Dean, or Team Jess. And
or all.
We get 10 votes and 10 entries in to win the cube.
Well, yeah, one of these full setups that we have here in the studio, full 10 cube plus.
Dude,
yeah, you get
I'm sorry, 20 cube plus.
20 cube plus, you get the tank, the light, the cabinet, a really awesome shirt, and then some extra entries into the giveaway and voting. So, Team Jess, go for it. Go get my shirt.
Go on now, listen.
Because it's the best.
Reef Dude says your crab shirt is awesome, Rich.
I think he needs to prove it.
I'm just going to say that I'm the only one that's sporting my shirt here.
Yeah,
no one else
to.
even,
All right,
I don't know.
maybe next week I'll wear it.
There's a problem with that.
Everybody, get ready. So, all right, so first up, Team Rich.
Check out our beautiful
Now,
tanks.
wait a minute. Look at these beautiful tanks.
How cool.
Oh my God.
That's pretty cool.
So you got Team Rich there on the left, Team Dean in the middle, and then Team Jess. So, they're looking pretty nice.
They're looking
have to
very
admit.
Looking good, looking good. So
All
we're
right,
adding
Rich.
equipment today.
All right, so it's equipment time. What is
now,
Rich choosing?
We encourage heckling. We encourage.
I can't wait.
Talk some crap. Let's hear it.
Can't wait
here.
for the heckling. So, as you all know, I rarely maintain my tank. So,
Yep,
we're
I wanted to go with the auto top-off system. I went with XP Aqua ATO. This is a great system. It's got one sensor, optical sensor. I think it retails for what, less than $100? $100 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe 120. Okay.
We're going 20, I think.
Also, so down below, what I'm using for my reservoir is actually a Waterbox Clear 6.
Interesting.
So fits in there perfectly. So if you guys have a 20
Ooh,
gallon with a
that's
stand,
sweet looking.
yeah.
Not gonna lie, that looks mighty fine in there.
Yeah.
So you're doing this, Rich, for so you just don't have to maintain like adding water?
Yeah, basically.
So someone else doesn't have to add water.
We gotta streamline
basically.
this, right?
I appreciate the addition of the ATO to your system.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hint. Wow. So it's a good shot there of Team Rich's tank.
Looking good. All the corals are opening and happy. Not gonna lie, everything
Water's
looks pretty good.
clear.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, I'm kind of just going for the natural kind of reef. Easy corals, low maintenance, Unlike Jess's tank that's extremely high maintenance, mine's relatively low.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mike says it's a pretty sweet idea actually to put a little ATO on a cube all in one. Like, it's a good idea.
It is like just the amount that your salinity can change in a small tank is really great just from day to day if you don't top it off. So actually having this is going to keep
Help
your
with
corals.
stability a lot.
Yeah, your corals will be even happier by having an ATO. So can't talk anything bad about the decision he's making, but
Rob says, "Hey man, let's start the heckling. Love it."
y'all can join in too. Let's
So I'll try to educate these guys as much as possible as I'm setting this up. I'm not as well versed as Jess is, but so obviously the sensor here, Keenan's going to go into the third chamber where the pump is because that's where you're going to evaporate.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Are you certain that that's where you want to put that?
I'm not.
Can you believe he's putting it
You
there,
guys are lowering my confidence level as we speak.
Did he even bring water for his top?
I don't even think he did.
Oh, can have a top
So
off, no
this
water.
comes with a little mount on the
Yeah.
back that you can mount inside the cabinet. I'm not going to do that here live, but you can see that this just kind of slides into that. So nice little easy setup.
Okay.
Now, will he remember to fill the ATO reservoir
Well,
to top off? That's a whole step
He
in
could
itself,
set
right?
this all up and then there's
Never
just no
fill it.
water in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably pretty likely to happen.
Yeah. Trent says a simple tank for a simple
So-
man.
Keenan, if you can zoom in here also, this comes with a little check valve to make sure the water only goes one direction. This was pre-cut, we're just sliding that on.
Pre-cut piping.
Come on now. Wow. So Paul says, what's the tank called?
My tank?
Yeah, I mean, you having a theme here? Are you calling it something?
Yeah, it's
or-
called a reef tank.
Wait, all right.
This is the 20 Cube Plus by Waterbox. It's the Waterbox 20 Cube Plus.
And he has not given it a nickname or a theme name or anything. It's the reef tank. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Wow. And he is using a black cabinet, and then he's also has the clear 6 that he's using for an auto top-off chamber.
Yeah, and that'll hold. I mean, that'll top off the tank for quite a while.
You know,
if
it's
full.
actually
I mean,
it is. You know, Ken Brown says it's the KISS tank. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
There you go.
That's true.
There you go.
Keep
There
it
you go.
simple.
We'll call it
But
the
you know,
KISS
this is a
tank.
great upsell too. Like, I mean, if you're thinking of, if you have a cube at home, definitely, I mean, ATO would be a great
All right, so we'll get
thing
that
to
hooked
do.
up later. We'll get
Yeah,
get some
like
shots.
upgrading your equipment
next
to like
week.
just make it easier or your system run better. Like there's not but so much you can do with the smaller kind of cube all-in-one, but
Right.
an auto top-off is a great choice.
Auto top off.
And the salinity is like never going to basically change at all now, which is
That's a good idea.
and look how it blends right in. You can barely even tell it's there.
Looks great.
Looks
good.
So
great.
check that out, guys.
All right,
XP
woo.
Aqua.
Wow.
Show them some love.
Wow.
All right, good job, Team Rich. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, next round. Here we go. Come on now. Listen,
There was
everybody.
very little heckling going on
Little
there. and
heckling.
I'm going to mess you
There's
guys
not,
up.
there's
Well,
not
the
much
thing,
heckling.
like I don't know, like it was a good choice. It's kind of really hard to talk too much.
Now check out this winning tank. Team Dean, everybody. Look at this cabinet. Listen, beautiful alien octopus kind of graphic I put on this thing.
There's no voting
All
on cabinet
green
decals.
corals in here. This thing is sick. Like I got my spaceship kind of floating over here. Got my little alien guy hanging out. Listen, look how clear this tank is. Wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous. So, what am I going to put in this bad boy? Any guesses? Any guesses?
What?
Come on.
What
I don't know,
could it be?
some
What
more
could it be?
freshwater live rock.
Listen.
Yeah.
Bam!
Some guppies.
Right
I don't know.
there. Nero, baby. Get the flow in the tank. Love the Nero. One of my favorite pumps. Love this. And it's even got the greenish color impeller on the inside here.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Listen.
goodness.
This is how we roll.
Eventually, it's, you're
Kinda
gonna
looks
get
like a
sick of
spaceship.
green. Like it's green.
Listen, it's all good. It's all good. Dude, it's so simple. It just magnetizes right to the... I mean, how easy is that? I mean, so awesome.
So why did you choose a wave pump in here?
Well, listen, corals need flow, right? Now, there is pretty good flow in here. You can actually see that elegance coral is kind of moving real good, but I want to mix it up, right? I want to make sure when I add my food in there, different flow patterns, a lot of circulation. Gotta have flow. Just like fresh socks, you gotta have some flow.
Oh.
It's the Dean difference.
It's the Dean
The Dean
difference. It's the only way.
difference. Adding to fresh socks and
Fresh socks.
and more flow.
And more flow. So, it's exactly what we need.
There's not much else you can do
Are
to a
you going on the
freshwater
back
tank,
glass, huh?
so
I'm going on the back with it, just like that.
why is that? Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it right there, just like that.
Are you trying to make it
Blends
look like
in.
a spaceship or something?
Kind of looks like a spaceship in there. Very cool. I just run my cords down the back. I plug this bad boy in. Dude, and we are off and running. Dude, look how simple this is. So simple. I can use my phone, do a program, hook it up. Once again, I don't hear any heckling because I'm probably winning. So I'm just saying. Come on now, everybody.
I don't know. Can we, I see that the fish are a little different in that tank.
Yeah.
What's up? What?
See the fish? Something's missing in that tank. Like I don't know. The fish look different.
Listen, I
That's
did
what I
have
want
to.
to say. From last to now, I feel something different
Okay,
is
so
going
listen,
on here.
what
Let's
I
talk
had to do-
about that for
All
some
right,
heckling.
I don't know.
Just-
This tank's so boring. It looks like it's from 1983.
That's true. It is. It's stuck in the 80s. It's just like,
Just like Jess, I had to evict my fish.
why is
last
that?
week. So I swapped my fish out. I had a dwarf line and that baby angler in there. I did have to take them out because, once again, they weren't doing it. They were just kind of standing around. You know what I mean? They were just kind of perched there. I wasn't happy with the feel.
Unproductive fish.
Unproductive. So I'm like, listen, I need something that's swim around. I went with the black clowns. Dude,
You got rid of those poor fish just because they didn't.
Listen.
They weren't good enough.
I
They're
brought them back to the fish store. They were more than happy to take them.
I think it may be because they took too much care of feeding
I don't know about that. Actually, I need
Instead
to,
of just throwing some food
Could
at
this
them.
be a maintenance issue, Dean?
I need
I
to get
think
another
this, yeah,
power
this
strip.
is a-
But that's where I'm going to mount it, just like that. Perfect.
He's ignoring that.
Yeah.
Come on, man, Team Dean, for the win. Come on now, everybody. Listen, Jess, you're up.
All right.
Come
all
on now,
right.
ring the spell. Come on.
God, that's loud.
Here we go. Round 4.
Fight!
Fight.
All right, mine is the lights out, so it's like non-photosynthetic type corals. I got carnations and chili corals and sponges. And I am going with something that's going to make my life hopefully a little bit easier with this tank because it's a very hard tank to maintain. And that's going to be a protein skimmer.
Got to keep that dumpster clean.
Got to keep the dumpster clean. All right.
Come on now.
You have
Dang.
to feed these corals a lot, so I need something that's going to take some waste product out of here.
all
So I'm
love.
going with the skimmer.
all love.
The Tunzi 9001 is a good one that people use in the cubes. I've seen them a lot, so it actually does fit in the middle chamber really nicely. So I'm going to get that popped on in there. I took out my sponge in the middle to make room for
She's very
the skimmer.
complicated. I mean, this is a whole very complicated system she's got going on here.
It is a really complicated system. That's the problem. I need a skimmer.
So you should
Better
pick the
suited
skimmer.
for you then, because you know,
We're
done
a
this
challenge.
before.
Oh, I figured there wasn't gonna be a challenge going against you guys with a regular tank, so I had to do something, really out there. So.
Ken says he loves the black tank.
It looks good.
So once again, that is the blackout rock, correct? Is that what it's called? The
Yeah,
blackout?
the Blackout Rock, which is now in stock at saltwateraquarium.com.
Yep.
They did not have it available, and they did hook me up with this rock super special, and they did let us know that it is now available on their site for ordering. So you can have a super cool black
make sure you
tank.
guys-
A lot of people have been asking for that rock. They say, man, where do you get that rock?
Dude,
Right.
it's
hot.
it's awesome.
It's very new.
All right, move
Black
my light
sand,
over.
black rock. It looks really nice. I mean, I have to admit, Rich, the carnations,
it's definitely unique.
it's very, very unique.
Very unique, yes. And we're hoping that it works out well. All right, I'm gonna just move everything over. So it has a really
only
small
has
footprint.
2,000 pounds left.
Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Come on now. Listen.
Little in it. So this one just slides right in. Ah, magnet. I don't know. Nope. Nope. Trying to lift a magnet.
Reef
up.
Dude says it's interesting to see a red light only on the tank versus the standard blues. He says it's very interesting that that red light is there.
Well, I figured though it's like they're non-photosynthetic, so I can kind of go more for cool looking than it is
Yeah.
Going for
necessarily
maximum
for
algae growth.
a light spectrum.
So she's putting the skimmer on.
Let's just put the skimmer on. It's going to turn into an algae.
The skimmer is hopefully going to help me. All right, there's a little magnet. Slides it right on in here. And actually, a cool thing about this skimmer is it has you can turn the pump a certain way, and I turned it to where it doesn't suck up live plankton and phytoplankton, since I need that for the actual corals to feed off of. So, kind of a cool feature. We'll see how well that works.
So, Jess, I don't see any fish in your tank.
No. Okay, as
So,
everyone.
what's going on here?
So as everyone
more boring every
remembers,
day.
last week when I put the corals in, little lemon pill angel was basically annihilating them from the word go. And throughout that day, he basically nipped at everything. So we had to tear the tank apart a little bit.
In the
and
best
pull
interest
him
of the
out.
corals, he got evicted.
Oh,
did get
yeah.
evicted. We
He got
evicted the lemon
severely
peel.
evicted because he was eating everything.
It does look cool. I mean, I have to admit, I like the red and the black. I mean, that's a nice
Yeah, it looks
nice
nice.
look.
I'm gonna need
It's a
another
nice look.
plug for this.
Telling you.
See if that works.
Listen, who do you think is in the win right? Who's in the lead right now? I mean, you should comment below.
All right, so then we'll run the skimmer. My light's gonna be a little off-centered. That's okay. Woo. Protein skimmer. All right.
Bam!
Bam.
Bam! Just like
Bam.
that. And that's the Tunzi, right? The
Tunzi 9001. So
9001 skimmer.
this one I do believe fits in the possibly the 10 too,
So if you're
but
ever
definitely
wondering
the
what
20
skimmer
gallon.
fits in there you
Yeah,
go.
a lot of people ask, they say, hey, does the skimmer fit in your cubes? Well, yeah, actually there is.
Yeah, this one seems to be the one that gets recommended the most. It's easy to use. Just took a few minutes to set up. So
Trent says Team Jess.
yeah. Buy my shirt. Help me out. 10
Come on
votes.
now. Reef Dude says the spider sponge is pretty cool.
Yeah, I got some pictures of it the other day with all the polyps open. It was so cool.
Listen,
looking,
all right. Well,
so.
can you show some love to that green tank over there, man?
No,
Look at this.
boo. Freshwater.
That's hot, man. Look at that.
Reef Dude says the tanks are all different. It's hard to compare them, but
They're
there
so
can only
different.
be one. There can only be
Dude,
one
it's looking
winner.
great. Look at the alien.
And that's part of the cool thing with the voting too, is because we're gonna have all those categories that we may find that okay, someone has the most creative tank, but someone else has the most maintained, or like, you know, it'll be cool to see how it breaks down of what everyone thinks
You know,
overall.
or just Dean sells, 1,000 shirts and just runs away with it.
I'm gonna have to say that you're not in the lead for shirts, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Come on now, listen. We're not
No,
talking about
Team
that.
just dug
Jess,
the knife
Team
in.
Jess.
Come on, I just got a little stabbed. Oh, yikes. But
3 completely different setups right there. How cool is that?
dude, it's really nice.
All of
I
them
mean,
looking great. I think adding some equipment and letting the tank stabilize this week
Mm-hmm.
is going to be really good. Next week we get to put in coral. So
Yes. So
4
next
weeks
week,
left.
coral. The second round of coral shipments coming in. It'll be exciting to see what Unique Corals has got for us.
Yep. So Joe's working hard over there,
Yeah.
getting us, the requested stuff that we want. We moved adding fish to the following week, which would be week 6, so that we can kind of finish up there. And the voting opens on the 24th.
In the meantime, head over to waterboxaquariums.com/battle. Pick up your battle t-shirts.
Yes.
I
Get
posted
'em.
the link in the comments on both Facebook and YouTube.
Dude, and I think they're only $20.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
And anyone who didn't see last week or is looking at the corals that are in our tanks and kind of interested of where they can get those, check out uniquecorals.com. They does have a Waterbox Battle category of stuff that's very similar to what we've added to our tanks. So check them out. They've got some awesome corals and everything.
Show them some love.
Yes, show them some love. They're awesome.
Love it, guys. Love it. So you see the equipment.
Any questions?
Any questions? I don't know if anybody has any questions. Although Jeff Kennedy says Dean's graphic is sweet, though. I mean, of course it is. I mean,
Yeah, but we're not voting on the graphic.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, your cabinet can look as
graphic's
nice
not
as you
helping your
want,
tank,
but
so.
yeah,
dude, I
it's
don't
not
know,
the
man.
tank.
I like the theme. I like the green theme.
The
It's
green
looking
theme.
really nice. It's looking really nice.
They're all pretty cool.
It's all good, man. They're all great. But get your t-shirts. Voting is going to open very soon, in
Yeah.
just a couple weeks.
Next
Stay
week.
tuned with us. We got more corals coming next Friday. Week after that, we got more fish coming.
Good shit.
Battle continues.
Do it.
Let's go!